Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Charlotte, and here I am with a new video that I'm so excited about, and that is a Beach Reads book haul. And all of these should be clean as far as I know, or at least clean to my standards. And I feel like Beach Reads are some of my favorite kinds of books to read, and a lot of these go in little sub-genres and categories with like romance, historical fiction, a bunch of fun stuff like that. One of them is like a thriller murder mystery, and I'm just so excited to show you guys the books that I've hauled recently. I have read a few of them, and yeah, I just thought this would be a perfect video to film for those that are looking for something perfect to take to the beach with them or get them in that summer mood, and there should be something for every kind of reader in this video as well. Let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first book is the Martha's Vineyard Beach and Book Club. This is actually a adult book, I think, but I just finished this and it was a 4.5 star. It was absolutely amazing. This book was absolutely amazing. I would recommend this to people who are looking for a beach read with historical fiction and romance subplot. Basically, you're following one character in the present day who is having a story told to her about some girls from the 40s, and as soon as the story starts being told again, it switches back to their actual perspective or POV, whatever, from the 40s, and then you're following two sisters. Cadence is the older sister, and her chapter is mostly about her life. She's trying to get into the publishing field. There's a romance subplot with her, and then Briar, who's super into all of the World War II things going on and always wants to help out with the war. So you get like a very exciting World War II thriller with her, and then more of like a beach read, life and love, book lover club with Cadence. All of this just came together beautifully. I enjoyed it so much. I flew through it, read it on a little spring weekend trip, and vibes were just perfect. So I would definitely recommend this. I will say that there was a few bad words and then two kind of like implied scenes, but again, romance wasn't the main focus of the book, and it kind of just fit the story. So you could see kind of like the character's moral and stuff like that. So yeah, really enjoyed the story. Definitely think you should go and check it out. I'd say probably about 14 plus for this one. It was great. Alright, this is the other book from this haul that I have read, and I'm almost finished with it, and that is The Summer of Broken Rules. Look at these edges. My friend convinced me to get this book. As you guys know, I'm not a huge reader that only reads like a romance novel like this would probably be categorized, but I would also say it's an amazing beach read. It also takes place in Martha's Vineyard, and that's quickly becoming one of my favorite places to read books about, and I'd love to visit there someday. This book has been really good. It's probably the extent of what I would read clean-wise, just because there's a lot of comments that are just kind of like, really? Which I get, because you're following teenagers, and sometimes I don't love their decisions. There's also a lot of content in this book that I will talk about in my review that, as a Christian, I just don't think we should be putting this kind of focus in books for teens. That being said, I have definitely enjoyed the vibes, the setting, and this isn't a book that I'm going to rate super low or unhaul. It's just going to be one of those books that I'm going to recommend with caution, or not recommend really at all, and keep sitting like this on my shelf, because I adore the plot and I adore the characters so much. There's just some content that I really think was unnecessary in this book. That being said, you're following a wedding that's taking place on Martha's Vineyard. It's a big spot of land that this family owns, and basically they're playing a big game of assassin. It's so fun. I really want to play this at some point. It would be so cool, and I absolutely love the setting, how they have their little alliance. It's a really cute story. There's just some things, like I said, that I think are unnecessary that will lower my rating. That being said, if you are not specifically a clean reader, and if you have read other books by this author, I'd say that this was probably okay for you. Again, I will hopefully have my review out for this one soon. Next, we're going to another subgenre, and that is Postcards from Summer. Is this not the most gorgeous cover you've ever seen in your entire life? Like, I don't even know what to say about this. From reading the back, I would say that this would be for fans of Love and Gelato, which is immediately why I picked it up. This takes place on Mackinac Island, and if you don't know what Mackinac Island is, just categorize it in your head as Charlotte's dream vacation, because Mackinac Island is an amazing place. Basically, there are no cars on the island, and I think the island spans about 8 miles wide, so you can do an entire biking trip around it. Everything is like a horse-drawn carriage. It's like cobblestone, and there's just lots of fun things to do there. You can kind of also just be like a quick trip since the island isn't huge. I love the idea of being able to go somewhere and being able to do a lot of things at that place and not be missing out on a lot, and that's why Mackinac Island has always just seemed amazing to me. Don't come at me if this is wrong, but I think it's near Michigan. I'm gonna see if it says, but basically it is an island. It's in Lake Huron, so I might be right. It's an island, but it's not an island in the ocean. It's like the Great Lakes kind of area, and it just sounds like such an amazing place to go. Like I said, it is my dream vacation. I have like a Pinterest board for it and everything. It just looks like a perfect vacation for a reader, honestly, but this is why I was so drawn to this book. Like Love and Gelato, she finds letters from her mom, and that kind of sets off the story, and it just looks like, oh, just reading the back, the setting looks super cool, and again, I'm hoping to recommend this to you guys as for fans of Love and Gelato. It's huge. It's, let's see, 560, oh my gosh, it's still going, 568 pages. This is bringing back the Keeper of the Lost City days for me. I've not read a book that big in so long, but also it's so cute, and I wanted to do this to show you that it matches my nails. But anyways, this is so cool. I'm so excited to start this, and it does look like it might have a little romance subplot too, like most beach reads do, but I'm just super excited for this one, and hopefully it's a new one that I can recommend to you guys. Alright, next we have The Summer of Lost Letters. This one is going back to, this one is going back to our kind of like historical fiction beach read side. This girl finds letters from her grandmother back in World War II to a man that is not her grandfather, and she's trying to uncover how they were connected, what happened to their relationship, and how that fit into everything going on in World War II. This one looks super exciting as well. As you guys know, if there's summer in the title, I'm gonna look at it, and I just love anything to do with World War II and beach reads, and this one looked a lot like Martha's Vineyard to me in that sense, which is why I picked it up. It was in the bargain section at Books A Million, so I thought, what have I got to lose? And I'm excited to read it soon. Okay, we actually have 2 more books to go. I'm so excited. This next one is one that I actually picked up today, and that is Welcome to School by the Sea. So this book is actually a series. They're somewhat small, and I saw multiple of these at the bargain section at BAM as well. It was $5.97, crazy deal. Anyways, it's basically a boarding school by the sea. It seems too good to be true. I looked it up, doesn't look like there's much content, and there is at least 2 or 3 books in this series. I'm trying to see if there's anything more, because I know we had the first 2 when I looked, and it just looks so cool, because what gets better than a beach read and also like an academic boarding school vibe. So I'm so excited to start this. I'll probably start it soon in case I love it and want to go back for the second one before it's gone. I don't know much about it, but I know that it looked clean for my research, and just like a perfect book that kind of encompasses everything that I like to read. And since it's not quite summer yet, this will get me through kind of with the school setting and help me finish school as well, I'm hoping. Okay, lastly, this is the one that I am probably most excited for. I'm really hoping I did not just say that about the last one or any of the other ones, because this is the one that I am most excited for. The Summer We Forgot. First of all, I love the friendship bracelet. Let me tell you, this is a murder mystery that takes place along 30A Florida, and again, I feel like I've said this so many times, but if you don't know where or what that is, 30A is a scenic highway in Florida where lots of famous cities like Alice Beach, or the most famous one in my opinion, Seaside. And basically I was flipping through this, and there are text messages, there are like black and white photos, and they go to a bunch of different beaches. So I flipped through it, and it would be like chapter 21 Alice Beach, chapter 22 Seaside, and my aunt lived there for a long time, and I have some of my fondest vacation memories going to see her there and visiting all of the cute little coastal towns. And as soon as I saw this, I knew that this was just going to be the perfect read for me, since I definitely have a special place in my heart for that beach and that highway, I guess, and I'm so excited to start this. I don't know if I've ever read a beach read that's also like a thriller murder mystery, and nothing could have enthralled me more, and I'm so excited to start this and really hoping that I like it as well. As far as I know, it's clean, and I'll update you guys once I read it. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to pick this up right now. You guys loved my last video where I didn't cut out anything really, so I'm continuing to do that now. So we're about to take a thumbnail. These are all the books in this video. I feel like that's a good order, honestly. Like blue, pink, white, blue, pink, blue. That's pretty close for a pattern. I think this is gonna be cute. So I'm gonna just, basically how I take my thumbnails is like, I'm like, okay, wait, is this all coming together? I'll do some poses, and then I will screenshot them and send them to my editor, who is amazing. She edits all my thumbnails for me. I still edit my videos. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm so excited to be back to posting. Comment down below which of these books you would like a reading vlog for. Obviously, it cannot be Martha's Vineyard or Broken Rules, but it could be this. So I'm excited to film that for you guys. Your opinion will be heard and we will take a vote. Maybe I'll even post a poll for it too. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys somewhere else on the internet. Have a great rest of your day.